Now, developers often talk about how they are being unfairly treated, with the general public extremely suspicious about their entire industry. Well, all it takes is a couple of bad eggs to spoil the name of the group. As home buyers across the country are counting on the real estate regulator now to clean up the sector, we highlight a few practices that developers use to prevent home buyers from selling their own homes. Nikhil Sivadas has this story.
31-year-old Ashish Ojha took possession of his home in Mumbai in 2012. An experienced real estate investor, he decided to sell his home in 2015 to take advantage of rising prices. He found a buyer who was offering him a deal that would net him a 25% return on his investment. But as the deal was about to be signed, the builder stepped in and asked Ashish to pay transfer charges.
He said that, these are the things due to which you will have to pay a exit road kind of thing. There would be transfer charges, X amount of transfer charges. So I said, why? Why should I pay you? This is hardly 2.5, 3 years since I bought the flat, and now I'm making a profit of, let's say, 10 rupees, for example. Why I should pay you 3 rupees out of it?
So what are these so-called transfer charges? This is an amount that builders often demand from home buyers when they're selling their home. There is no fixed amount, and transfer charges can range anywhere from rupees 100 per square feet to rupees 1000 per square feet and higher. Developers use transfer charges to ensure that home buyers don't sell below the price of the developer's existing stock in a project, and at other times to take a cut of the profits that price appreciation would have netted the home buyer. Either way, experts agree that these transfer charges are illegal.
The builder has sold it to you. Subsequently, he has no title with him. So to say that I am now, when you go to sell and he is saying that I will charge you transfer charges, this is not on at all. It is not legal in any sense whatsoever. Today, builders are charging exorbitant amounts like 1,000 rupees a square foot in Mumbai. Largely, if you'll see, quite a few of them are taking it in cash. So there is no record of it anywhere.
The other restriction that home buyers often face is a lock-in period, where home buyers are prevented from selling their flat for a fixed term from the date of purchase. This is a more common restriction, with the biggest builders in the country insisting on including this in their sales agreement. While buyers feel that they have the right to dispose of their property as and when they wish, experts say this clause may not be avoided, as developers want to ensure that their existing inventory doesn't get affected.
A builder may have several other buildings in the same complex which he wants to sell, and he does not want any one buyer to disturb his price. So let's say he's selling at 8,000 rupees a square feet, and he doesn't want a buyer who's bought from him 5 years back at 3,000 rupees or 4,000 rupees coming at 6,000 rupees and exiting, which spoils his market.
But not everyone feels the same. Several developers have taken the lead in stopping such practices, hoping that others will be inspired by their example.
I don't see my clients as my competitors. All our office, all across our sales cabins and across our promotion materials, we boldly mention there are placards saying that no transfer charges, no lock-in period, and no escalation cost. We are all looking forward from the top lead players to have fair trade practices in the businesses of real estate, and that can change the color of real estate to a large extent.
So what can you do when faced with such a situation? First, ensure that you do not sign any agreement where you have agreed to a lock-in period or transfer fee. Second, negotiate with developers to ensure you're not bound by these restraints. If the developer still insists, walk away. In the current market, there are enough opportunities for you to choose from without having to pay extra to developers. In Mumbai, with Nikhil Sivadas, Abhishek Singh for NDTV.